The long-lived ancestors. The Eagle of Cwm had long been married to his female, and by her had many children. She died, and he continued a long time a widower, but at length he proposed marriage with the Owl of Cwm Cawlwyd. But afraid of her being so young as to have children by her, and thereby degrade his own family, he first of all went to inquire about her age among the most aged of the world. Accordingly, he applied to the Stag of Redemfra, whom he found lying close to the trunk of an old oak, and requested to know the owl's age. "I have seen," said the stag, "this oak, an acorn, which is now fallen to the ground through age, without either bark or leaves, and never suffered any hurt or strain, except from my rubbing myself against it once a day after getting up on my legs, but I never remember to have seen the owl you mention younger or older than she seems to be at this day. But there is one older than I am, and that is the salmon of Cwm. The eagle then applied to the salmon for the age of the owl. The salmon answered, "I am as many years old as there are scales upon my skin, and particles of spawn within my belly, and yet I never saw the owl you mentioned but the same in appearance. But there is one older than I am, and that is the blackbird of Cwm." The eagle next repaired to the blackbird of Cwm, whom he found perched on a small stone, and inquired of him of the owl's age. "Dost thou see this stone upon which I sit?" said the blackbird, "which is now no bigger than what a man can carry in his hand? I have seen this very stone of such weight as to be sufficient load for 100 oxen to draw, which has suffered neither rubbing nor wearing, save that I rub my bill on it once every evening, and touch the tips of my wings on it every morning, when I expand them to fly. Yet I have not seen the owl, either older or younger than she appears to be at this day. But there is one who is older than I am, and that is the frog of Cwm, and if he does not know her age, there is not a creature living that does know it." The eagle went last of all to the frog, and desired to know the owl's age. He answered, "I never ate anything but the dust from the spot which I inhabit, and that very sparingly. And dost thou see these great hills that surround and overawe this bog where I lie? They are formed only from the excrements of my body since I have inhabited this place, yet I never remember to have seen the owl, but an old hag, making that hideous noise, to-whoo, to-whoo, always frightening the children in the neighbourhood." So the eagle of Cwm, the stag of Redemfra, the salmon of Cwm, the blackbird of Cwm, the frog of Cwm, and the owl of Cwm Cawlwyd are the oldest creatures in the whole world.